the score was lopsided, obviously, tonight at the end, but I thought Western Carolina's kids, to be able to dive on the floor the entire second half when you're down 30 plus, showed unbelievable character. So I have a lot of respect for Coach Hunter. What he's done throughout his career, knowing when I was a little kid, my father and he go way back. And their physicality was something we hadn't seen yet. So I thought that was very good for us. The way they blocked out, the way they attacked our big guys, the way they made us finish with strength around the rim, which we didn't always do. I thought they threw Nasir Brooks off with their physicality a little bit. Kyle a couple times, Gary as well. But so even though the score was lopsided, I guess what I'm trying to say is I thought we got a lot out of tonight. Then obviously I'm happy with the way we defended in the second half. Just hold them to 26%, and well, we did a good job of staying focused and not looking at the scoreboard and maintaining our defensive intensity and our principles and trying to become a better basketball team, which is the key.
Your defense seemed pretty good the first half too, until like the last 6 minutes or so.
Well, you got to give them credit. We lost Halverson. He made some tough shots. We lost him in the press. That's one thing about pressing. If a team is willing to fire it before you can recover, it's a way for them to get a clean look off on your team. So again, like Coach Hunter's veteran guy, so he basically said, if you're going to press, I'm going to put Halverson in the corner, and he's going to shoot it before you can run out there to him. So that's what happened on that one.
You said before the season started you were going to play different lineups this year.
Yeah, I told you guys we're not going to start the same lineup every game. It's no big deal. It's just I wanted to see how Nas handled being starting a game. I wanted to see how I think Justin's earned a chance to start. Nothing against Kane. I just think Justin's played really hard. He's worked really hard. Thought he earned it. Nas has worked really hard as well. So nothing. No, there's no mystery behind it.
Is Ellie, is he hurt?
Yeah, he had a little hamstring that was bothering him, so we pulled him out of practice yesterday. Of course, he wanted to play tonight, but I didn't think we were going to have him, and it's obviously a long season. But Bob thinks Bob Mangine thinks he's okay. So he thinks he could, like if we had to have him, he could have played.
What do you touched on it a little bit, but what do you hope to get out of these quote preseason type games? You're winning big.
Yeah,
it's working on.
Yeah, it's just I think. Well, first of all, I watch Coach Hunter. I have a lot of respect for him. They had 4 starters back. Now, obviously, the game got lopsided, but it wasn't that long ago they beat Louisville. So you just never know when you schedule these games. Teams lose guys. There's so many kids transfer out of mid-major programs now that you just never know what you're going to get when it actually comes to fruition and it's game night. But I do know that if you play Coach Hunter's team, they're going to play power basketball. They're going to be very physical with your big guys. So nobody, Bellarmine can't do it. Emory Riddle didn't have enough bodies to do it, and obviously Savannah State just let it fly. So, Savannah State, we had to work on defending the 3 and transition defense. Tonight I wanted to see how our big guys handled their physicality. And now I can show on film when you don't grab the ball with 2 hands, look what happens. When you stand up in the low post and the guy gets up under you, now you can't turn around and make your shot. They're walking up under you every play. It's just a defensive tactic to walk up under a guy that we didn't handle that well. So just, there's some things that happened out there that as a coach, you tell the guys, but until it happens to them. Now, obviously, you also want a close game to happen too at some point, because you're going to need to be able to deal with that as well. But there's things that did happen tonight. That's why I say, I think the score aside, I thought that we got a lot out of tonight.
Mamadou got an extended look tonight. Are you happy with his?
I thought he had, he and I had a little meeting about what he needed to do to become a player. It's the same meeting I had with him before he signed his papers. So I asked him, did he hear, did he really just think Cincinnati was such a great place he didn't listen to me? So anyway, no, he's a good kid, and he took it to heart. And you know, if he has 0 turnovers, he's going to play because he's got size. His defense is pretty good. He's got a pretty good understanding defensively, and obviously with his wingspan and his standing reach, is the longest and tallest on our team. So he's got a chance to obviously really help us. He's just got to understand he's not playing point guard.
I know it's early, but is this recruiting class a testament to the way that you guys do things? I think it was ranked 63rd or something in the nation, and you've got...
Well, I wouldn't know where it's ranked because I could care less. You know, I'm worried about winning games. I'm not worried about winning recruiting rankings. There's a lot of guys, when I got this job 12 years ago in the Big East, I got a list of who still got their job. There's a lot of guys that don't have their job that got way higher recruiting rankings. You know, we try to win games around here, graduate players and develop young men. I'm not interested in winning that stuff. That stuff doesn't mean anything to me. It just doesn't.
We haven't had a chance to ask. Can you tell us about Logan Johnson, signed last week?
Oh yeah, very excited. Logan Johnson, a great kid, great guard. He can play. He's really a point guard, but he's so athletic and he's still growing. Hopefully he gets up to 6'3" or 4", whatever Tyler is, his older brother. It gives him options where he's got the speed of a guy like Kane and Justin, but he's right now I'd say 6'1.5" maybe. I think he's got a chance to get to 6'3", he's still filling out, but he's a great athlete, another lefty, you know, not purposely doing it, but he's another left-handed point guard. With great attitude, just got great speed and quickness. His upside is tremendous. It is because you can't teach what he's got with his burst of speed. So really, we think we stole another good player. So a lot of credit to Darren Savino on that one, but you know, we've heard our staff, we reap the benefits of our staff being together a long time, and we know what we're looking for. Guys that can help us win, no matter how many stars they have. The only stars matter if we're generals, in my book. If you're not a general, it doesn't matter how many stars you got. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Mick.